What's up, guys? Welcome to B Sports Picks. So yesterday I gave another winner. It was a very easy hit. It was the Toronto Raptors. I had said to take it at a plus 6.5. What that means is the Raptors could have lost by 7 and we would have still won the bet. But you can see right here, they actually won by 18 points. And then because we had that plus 7, so we actually beat this bet by 25 points. At no point in the game were the Raptors at risk of losing this game. If you don't want to miss out on these free picks that I've been throwing out, pretty much for the last 3 weeks have been on fire. Go to the link in the description where it says free picks. Also, make sure you subscribe to this channel. I have one very strong parlay today in the NBA. I'm going to hook you guys up right in this video. The only situation, I'm going to be honest, is that I don't like doing 3-leg parlays. I rarely do 3 legs, but today is just too good to pass up. There's just everything aligns. I mean, one of them might mess it up, whatever, but it's very strong. I'm going to tell you the exact reason why I'm going with it. And then I have a very special offer that I normally don't throw out there either. So the first thing I like to look at is the back-to-back. So Toronto and Sacramento, they're both on a back-to-back. Sacramento's actually looking very good today at a plus 4.5, but I'm not taking it. I was going to throw it out there, but I just don't trust Toronto. We've been fading the hell out of them all year, and I don't trust them at all. And on top of that, they're on a back-to-back. Toronto's on a back-to-back. And then Toronto traveled yesterday. So as you saw, they beat the Warriors, and then they traveled. But again, I'm not going to touch this. If you want to look at the Kings, go ahead. But everything aligns for it. I just don't trust them at all. That's just my personal opinion. I'm staying away. Now, before I start getting deeper into that, let me just give you some information here for the points, rebounds, and assists. These are not our final plays. These are just strong streaks of players that have been hitting their lines. You can take a screenshot. Also, if you subscribe, whenever we post these posters, you'll get an alert that we posted it if you hit the notification bell. So you can get these players every single day. Same thing with the shots on goal. For example, this guy, I can't even pronounce his name, Sarjeff, 1.6 line. He's hit this 6 straight times. Brent Burns has hit this 2.5 line. Make sure you take a screenshot of this. These are just shots on goal, points, rebounds, and assists. All right, then normally, again, I go to the sharp plays over here, and you can see Sacramento Kings does pop up right here as a strong play. It's a very high chance that they're going to win this, but again, I just don't trust them. So I'm going to stay away from this. If you want access to this tool right here, the Sharp Edge tool, it's free for 2 weeks. Go to the link in the description and click on where it says Sharp Edge. Now, if I go to the dashboard over here, it just gives me all the projections right on one screen. So right away, I'm going to be looking at the Celtics versus the Pacers. That's the first game. I'm going to be looking at the Pistons against the Pelicans. That's the second game. And then I'm going to be looking at the Thunder versus the Bucks. So you can see each one of these teams is supposed to win about 8 points or more. This one's supposed to win by 12. Now, starting with the Pacers, as you can see, they're supposed to win by 12. The line started at a minus 10.5. It's currently still at a 10.5. So now I'm not going to get too much deeper, but I'm going to give you the very strong stats very quickly, and then I'm going to give you the exact play. It's a 3-leg parlay. It's going to be a pretty straightforward shot. So Celtics are supposed to win by 12. The line started at a 10.5. It's currently still at a 10.5. 58% of the bets, 51% of the money is coming in on Boston. You can see right here, they cover the spread 6 out of 10 times. Now, one thing that doesn't look good is that the Pacers do cover the spread against the Celtics, but we don't care about that because we're taking it as a parlay on the money line. And then you got the money line over here. Look at this. This is insane. The Pacers are only hitting at an 8.7% in their last 23 games on the road. Now, another strong thing to look at right here, it says Indiana Pacers on the under 71% of the time. What this means is that they're a low-scoring team, regardless of who they're playing against. So the first leg of this is going to be the Boston Celtics on the money line. Now, the second leg of this, I'm looking at the Pistons versus the Pelicans. You can see right there the projected score. Pistons are supposed to win by 8. The ATS trends is pretty important over here. That means that Pelicans don't cover spreads, and they've been losing some games. Now, also, Detroit opened up at a 9.5. They've been doing very good this season. 61% of the bets, 67% of the money is coming in on Detroit. You can see, again, Pistons do cover the spread. Pelicans do not. They're pretty much even on the ATS against the spread. And then this is the big one. 88% chance, 15-2 in the last 17 games against bottom 10 scoring defenses. So the Pelicans are struggling. They're bottom 10 scoring defenses, and the Pistons are on fire. And again, 88% chance in the last 17 games. They also have an 82% chance of winning this game overall. So the second leg of this is going to be the Pistons on the money line. Now, before I give you guys the third play, I'm going to give you guys just this quick information. This is the play I'm giving you right here, and it's a 3-leg parlay. I also have another play on the under on a different game, and then I have 5 player props. 2 of them are shots on goal, and the other 3 are points, rebounds, and assists. Now, sometimes they match the poster I showed, sometimes they don't. But this is very heavily researched, and this is the plays that I have for today. We also have some NHL stuff coming up later today. So if you want access to all of these plays, go to the link in the description. Go to for 1-day pass, 1-week pass, or 1-month pass, or go to beastsportspicks.com. So before I give away the third leg, I didn't want to do the special offer. Like I said, I normally don't do this. It's going to be a 1-week free VIP, and it's going to be one winner only. There's some stipulations here. So only if we get to 50 comments, and then if I choose your comment randomly, I'm going to do a randomizer, and you must be subscribed, you must be part of the comments, and then you must have liked the video. When you see this video on YouTube, make sure you comment, make sure you like, and then also make sure you're subscribed. Tomorrow, if we hit 50 comments, and only if we hit 50 comments, I'm going to choose one random winner from those comments. All right, and now the last leg of this is going to be the Thunder. You can see they have a pretty even against the spread. They are supposed to win by 8. The line opened up at 9.5. It's still not a 9.5. 65% of the bets, 75% of the money is coming in on OKC. They're pretty much even everywhere else right there. And then this is where it starts getting a little heavy. You can see the Bucks are 31% in their last 16 games as an underdog, and they're heavily underdog today. So they've only hit 31% of their games when they're heavily underdog. And then very importantly now adding a little more stats for the OKC. So one final thing I'll say about OKC is that they have one of the top teams in the NBA right now. And they have A+ defense and A+ offense. A 31% clip, it's a no-brainer. The Thunder have an 81% chance of winning this game. So the third leg of that parlay is going to be the Thunder. The first one was Boston, Detroit, and Thunder. 3-leg parlay. Like I said, I normally don't do 3 legs. Normally, I like to stick to two legs or just a straight bet. But today was just too good to pass up. So let's get it in. And I appreciate you guys. Let's have a great day. Again, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. If I choose your comment tomorrow, out of the random, we have to hit 50 comments. If we do that, then I'm going to choose one person for free, which is a $50 value. All right, guys, thank you so much. Let's have a great day.